Hello, fellow gamers. This week we have for you Animus. You know, we get a lot of two-player card games here for Gothy and I just get the battle it out head to head. And this is one of the better ones that we've seen recently. This is for two players, like I just said. Stages 12 and up, plays in about 15 minutes. It's by Nightstalker Games, and in it you take the role of an entity that's gathering a team of characters to battle each other. So we're going to go ahead and bring it to the table and take a look at it. It's called Animus, and it's coming to Kickstarter soon. So we're going to take a look at the cards here and the pieces for Animus. We start out with the entity cards. Entity cards are the main cards you're going to have in the middle of your play area. They basically show like what entity you're representing during the game for fighting, and then you'll have your cards around there of your people that'll be in your deck that you'll draw and place out for combat. So we're going to go ahead and there, look at some of these cards. Like you have the Justice right there. She's the Spirit of Retribution. Has a little ability right there, reaction ability. So after one of your cards is killed, you may select two cards in play controlled by one player and move one damage from one to the other. And then it comes into play the different abilities. We'll go ahead and explain those during the gameplay and stuff. Let's see another one right here. You got Lilith, the Reaper of Souls. She got a tactical ability. So once per game, you may discard a card from your hand, then select a card in your discard pile and put it into your hand. It comes in handy. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle these up and deal out. You deal out two to each player, and then from those two, they go ahead and choose one of those cards and discard the other one. So there's 6 of these, so we'll each get 2 like that. Put the other ones aside. I'll go ahead and look. Choose which one we want to play. Yeah, I think I'm going to choose the Nightstalker, Darkest of Guardians. He's got a reaction ability right there that when one of my opponent's cards is killed, I can remove 1 damage from a card in play. So I think that'll come in handy. Go ahead and put that in play on my side. I got Lilith. Ha. Well, she got the Lilith Reaper of Souls right there. All right. So after everybody's chosen their entity card, I'll put these dice over here and these damage tokens right there. We go ahead and take the stack of the character cards we got right here, and I'll just show you a couple of these so that you can see the different components on it. So this one right here is Gale. I'll put the rest of these down. Okay, so you've got a symbol up here in the upper corner that shows your amount of power. Or not the amount of power, but the power symbol. Well, actually, it's a trait symbol. So this green one right here is the talent symbol. If a blue symbol up there was skill, would be skill, and the red one would be power. So they're not power traits; they're just traits. So this shows what your trait actually is. So for her, it's talent. And then this one down here in the symbol underneath shows what she's strong against. So during combat, instead of rolling 1 die in the combat, she'll actually get to roll 2 if she's going against somebody with the skill trait right there. Next down on the list, you got a symbol right here. The symbol with the fist is her melee combat number, which is 6, which is what you'll add to your roll. And the one below that is range, which you can see she has 8 for range. She's got the little crosshairs right there. The symbol up here the number up here in the upper right-hand corner is the Animus number. You see she's got 2, so that's how many points she'll be worth in the discard pile, because you play till somebody has 10 points in their discard pile. And then some cards have a little ability right here. You can see Gale here says when you play her, you search your deck for any 1 card and place it into your hand. And then we've got some flavor text down here to add to the atmosphere of the game. So the cards are basically laid out like that. So it's since this is I'm blanking on the word. This is a drafting game. We're gonna go ahead and shuffle these cards. I couldn't think of the word drafting for a second. You go to shuffle the character cards up, give them a quick shuffle, and we're gonna build a tableau right here for us to start drafting.
Tableau?
A tableau. A Roblo. Tableau.
It's a fancy word.
That's a fancy word for me, huh? So we'll start by laying 6 cards face down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right like that, or put them so that there you can see them on camera. Can you see those? Yes, you can. And then once you have 6 face down, we are going to place 6 or 5 face up in between those like this. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, in between, so that the corners cover the other cards like that. Then we're going to put 4 face down. 2, 3, 4, and then 3 face up, just on the corners like that, so they cover them. And whenever the rest of the cards, you're going to set off to the side. And then we're going to start drafting. So we go ahead and draft. It's going to be whoever, we're going to roll the die and see whoever's got the higher number. I got a 6, but you got 2. All right. So the first person drafts 1 card. And you can only draft a card that is not covered by another card. So at the beginning, you can only draft these 3 cards right here. Let me go ahead and take a look at some of these. So the first person drafts 1 card. Then the next person will draft 2 cards. And then it goes back and forth, each person drafting 1 card. You can only draft ones that are flipped face up that aren't covered by any other card. So let me see. Kind of want something that's going to play good with the Nightstalker's ability right here of removing damage. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll pick Fade the Black Raven right here. It's got a little reaction. This card deals 2 damage if it rolls a 6 on the combat die and wins. So I'm going to add him to my deck right there. I think you're supposed to put him face up when you're building. So since this one's uncovered fully, it will flip over and it'll be available for Gothie to go ahead and choose if she likes.
Just look at this one.
Okay, she's going to grab that guy. So now this one would be available. This one wouldn't be available because it's still got a card covering that corner over there.
Am I getting 2?
Yeah, you're getting 2. So she gets to actually, choose another one to add to her deck. Oh, she's going to choose that guy. Are you choosing that guy?
Yeah.
Yep. So this one becomes available. We're just going to quickly start choosing.
My old eyes, it's kind of hard to see over the glare from our lights.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to choose her. So this one will be available.
What's that top one there?
It's Blaze. When you play it, you add +1 to all your rolls this turn. It's got a melee of 8, a range of 6. It is the green talent ability, and it's strong against the skill ability.
I'll take that one.
You're going to take that one? All right, she's going to take that. I got a choice between these 2 cards right here. I'm going to go ahead and choose Gale for mine.
I'll take Project 16.
Project 16. Okay, this one becomes available. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna choose her. Juvia Valente. She's got a combat ability. You could place 1 damage on this card and then 1 damage on an opponent's card.
I guess I have to get this one.
Yep, that's the only one covered. So you kind of got to take that one, and then these 2 will open up here. Let's go see. I'm gonna choose her right there.
Oh, and then that one.
Yeah, from where we played before. Yeah, she did. Let's see. Is that the? Yeah, I'm gonna choose Will-O-Wisp. Okay. So you kind of have to choose her. I'm going to choose Fizz right here. Fizz got an ongoing ability that lets her attack from the support position as if she was in a range position. And this will come in handy when we show you the different attacks. And then this one will open up.
That was a hard decision. I guess I'll take her.
Okay, I have to take her, and then these two will open up. You'll get one, and then I'll get the last one.
Immersion.
Okay. So now that we have our decks, we should each have 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. You go ahead and shuffle them up. Now, each of the characters in the game is assumed to have 3 life. So you have to do 3 damage to a card to be able to kill it, for it to go to the discard pile. So I'm gonna put the card right there. Is that good for a sec? Yeah, let's make sure it's in that kind of the middle. Go ahead and move it, yeah, like right there. Now, because we got rooms for the cards right there. And move back a little bit. Okay, so you have 5 positions you could play your cards whenever you play them for combat. So if you play your card, any card you have played here, it's going to be able to attack with its melee ability to the card in their melee spot right here. Now, it'll also be able to attack, because you're going to have cards in these 5 spots right here. This is melee, this is ranged, and this is support right here. So melee can attack melee using its melee score here. Melee can attack either range on the side there using its range score. And then your ranged guys can attack the opponent's melee person using their range score, or they can attack the corresponding ranged character on their sides like this. So this could attack the melee here, or could attack their range using the range ability. Now, your guys in the support cannot attack unless they have some ability, like that one that I chose. It says that they can attack from the support position. And when any of these are killed, cards move up. So if this range guy of Gothy was attacking me, and this range guy happened to be killed and discarded, this one would move up in its place, leaving the support position open right here. If the Gothy ended up killing a melee, then I could choose which one. I could move this one here, and then this one would move up. Or I can move this guy here, and this one would move up, leaving that there. So, yeah, that's strategic combat to see exactly where you're going to place somebody for what different abilities they have. So now we're done with the draft part. We're going to go ahead and get to the game. Let's see who's going to go first. We're playing. Let's see. I got a 6.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Master rolling 2 again. Master rolling 6s and 2s. Yeah. The color of the dice, by the way, don't really matter. It's just the 3 different colored die for attacking. I'm still shuffling. Let's go ahead and set those there, and then yeah, make it so I have a draw pile. Everybody draws 3 cards at the beginning of the game. 1, 2, 3, and your discard pile is where you're gonna keep track of your Animus points. So during your turn. At the start of the turn, any beginning of the turn abilities happen if anybody has any, which we, at the beginning of this game, we don't. And then you go into tactical phase 1, where you can play 1 card from your hand. You can also use any of your character's tactical abilities that they have. I have a reaction ability, but Gothy over there, her entity has a tactical ability. And if any of your guys had tactical abilities, you can use their tactical abilities if they're applicable. You can also switch any of your combat positions, but you can only switch it they're close. And that can only be done once per turn. So you can only switch them, like if I had a guy here and a guy here, I could switch them that way. I couldn't switch a melee guy with a support guy all the way around. You can only switch the ones that are next to each other. I can switch support with range here. You can't switch side to side this way. And then you go to the combat phase, where any characters you have in play can attack each other. And then there's a tactical phase 2, where you can play a card if you didn't play one during the first tactical phase. You can use any character's tactical abilities if you didn't do it during the first tactical phase. And then there's the reset turn, where you can choose to take a single card from your hand and place it on the bottom of your deck. And then you draw to your hand size, which is 3. And then the end phase, where any end of turn abilities happen. So I'll try to get my cards to stay straight. Come on, cards. Okay. So I'm going to go first. Let's see, who am I going to place in my melee position? Let's go ahead. I'm going to play the Varia Wicca. She she's got an ability where during death, if she dies, I get to place 1 damage on all the cards in play. Okay. So we play there. She has nobody to attack currently because you can't attack the entity cards. You have to attack the other player's ability or other player's character cards there. And then I don't want to reset anything, so I'm just going to draw up during my reset phase to 3 cards, and I'll pass play to Gothy.
I'm gonna play Blaze.
Blaze.
He basically gets to add +1 to all rolls this turn.
This turn? Oh yeah, when you play him? Okay, add +1 to all your rolls this turn. Okay.
So he will attack Varia.
Okay. So he's going to attack Varia. Now you see though that Varia is strong against the green skill. And Blaze counts, since its big symbol is a green skill, it counts as, that's its trait type. So I will get to roll 2 dice against her 1 die. So I'll just take the red and blue ones. And since this is melee combat here, her score is already an 8, mine's already a 6, plus whatever we roll. I can roll 2 dice, and I choose, I don't add them together, I choose the higher of the 2 die. So let's see, I rolled a 6 and a 4, so I choose the 6, the 4 gets placed to the other side.
So technically I have 4.
Yeah, because you got the +1. She's got the 8 and the 3 from the die, plus the 1 from her play ability, since it came in play this turn. So it's got a 12. And I also have a 6 plus a 6 on my die, so it's a tie. I don't think we've ever had a tie. Oh, in case of a tie, both characters take damage unless it's stated otherwise. So we both take one of these damage tokens right here, place them on our card. Like I said before, all characters have up to 3 damage on them before they die.
And I just draw up, right?
Unless you want to reset by putting 1 on the bottom of your deck.
No.
No? Okay. So good. And remember, your tactical ability, you can use it a phase at once per game. You can discard a card from your hand, then select a card in your discard pile.
I have nothing.
Yeah, nothing in your hand. I know, just you got to remember.
I did remember. I remembered I had nothing.
Okay.
Go.
I am. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to play Tenley Kerrigan. She got a play ability to let me switch the positions of any 2 cards in play controlled by 1 player if I like. And you can see that she is also strong. Oh, let me get the light glare off of there. She's also strong against the green skill trait there. So I'm going to play her in the range position right here. Okay. And since I played her, I can switch the thing, which, sure, why not? I'll go ahead and switch their positions. I'll put the more damaged one back in the range position right there. Okay, so that's my first tactical phase. And then we're going to go ahead and do some combat. So my Tenley will roll 2 dice against your Blaze. We're doing melee combat here. And you're rolling 1 die. Again. Oh, both 6s, so I just choose 1 6.
Should we go to the casino?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. So my 12 against her 11, so I deal her 1 damage. And then also in combat, my Varia will attack at range to her melee, or to her character over there, Blaze. So it's also green, so it gets 2 dice, but I'm using my ranged value of 8. Her range value is 6.
Ha!
Okay, and I get a 5. I'll discard the 1. So my 8 plus 5 is 13, and your 6 plus 6 is 12. So I deal 1 more damage, which is enough to kill it. And it goes into her discard pile. Woohoo! So now, that score counts for me at the end of the game. As soon as somebody gets 10 in their discard pile, that means that they lose, and I win. So right now I'm ahead, since I have nothing in mind. So end of my turn, I look and see if I want to reset anything. No, so I'm just going to go ahead and draw up 3 cards, and then I will pass turn to Gothy.
I will play Inertia.
And keep going. Inertia.
So her ability is during the reset, select 2 cards in play controlled by one player and move 1 damage from one to the other.
Okay. So you just start manipulating my damage over here.
So she will...
Okay, I forgot to do an ability just to let everybody know. I know I forgot to do my Nightstalker's ability. I'm not going to do it now since I accidentally forgot to do it. But I had the reaction ability that when one of my opponent's cards is killed, I may remove 1 damage from a card in play. Since it says may, and I missed it, so I'm not going to do it. But I could have removed Varia's damage. Possibly. But I forgot. Yeah, I know. I forgot the reactionary ability there when your guys die. Okay, but continue. You got Inertia. To let you reset stuff.
So I'm going to do melee.
So she's meleeing melee.
So I get 2 dice.
Yeah, she gets 2 dice. Since Inertia's strong against the power trait, and Tenley right here has the power trait. She'll get to roll the 2 die for melee. And I just got the 1 right here. Oh, she rolled a 6. And I rolled a 4. So my total is 10. Her total is 12. So Tenley takes 1 damage.
And
that's it, right? Yeah. Unless you have any, you don't have any reaction abilities or anything. But whenever you reset, you can put 2 cards in play controlled by one player and move 1 damage from one to the other. So you could kind of manipulate my damage over here if you wanted to.
I'm actually going to do that.
You're going to do it. Okay. So which damage are you moving where?
I guess I would do it to Varia.
You're going to move it to Varia?
Yes.
Okay, so moving the damage from Tenley to Varia. Alright, so Varia's got 2 damage on her now.
And I will draw up and end my turn.
Okay, let's go see what I want to do. I'm not liking you doing that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play Fizz right here in my support position. She's got an ongoing ability, so it'll keep going, where it says, this card may attack from the support position as if it were in range position. Da-da-da-da. Okay, and then we'll get to combat. I think we'll go this, and we'll give you one more chance to go, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up with the review. So let's go ahead and first do the melee for Tenley with Inertia right there. I do not get the 2 die. She gets the 2 die, because even though I'm attacking, she's still strong against my guy. So we're doing melee.
6.
She got the 6. So I got the I got a 4. So my total's 10. Her total's 12. So my guy takes damage. Okay, let's go ahead and have Varia try to hit from range. Oh.
I'll take the 5.
5, yeah. My guy, let's see, 8 plus 3 is 11. What do you have over there for range?
13.
13. Oh, so my guy's going to take 3 damage and actually ends up dying. Oh, and goes into my discard right there. So that's 2 Animus points for Gothylocks. This guy automatically moves up. And then Fizz is going to attack Inertia at at range. Yeah. So yeah, so Fizz has the blue skill as its strength against there. So it's strong against Inertia. I will take the 6. So 8 plus 6 is 14 against your
13.
13. So Fizz deals Inertia 1 damage. Alright. And then end of my turn. I'm gonna choose. Yeah, I'm not gonna reset. Or maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna reset this 1 card right here. So put it on the bottom of my deck, and I'll go ahead and draw. And we'll let Gothy go ahead and get 1 more turn in.
Okay. I'm going to play Fabiola Francois. When she comes into play, you remove a number of damage counters from your cards equal to the number of cards in your discard pile.
Alright.
I have 1.
1, so you're going to remove 1 damage right there. Ta-da! Is it from your cards or from any cards? Because, feel free to remove that damage from Tenley.
It's fine.
If you like.
And then we'll do melee.
Man, right there. So you're strong against me, so you get 2 dice. Or strong against that one. Oh,
Well, I guess you take the
okay. So, yeah. So she got 11 total to my 7, so Tenley takes 1 damage.
And then Fabiola will do range.
Okay, and I get the 2 die since Tenley is strong against Fabiola's power skill right there. No.
Tie.
So it's a tie. So they both take damage, and that is 3 on Tenley, which is enough to kill it.
I win.
So she goes to my discard pile right there. So, yep, you got 3 points to 2. Okay, and that's the basic gameplay. You keep playing until you get somebody has 10 Animus points in their discard pile. If that happens at the end of the turn, you check. Somebody got 10, you lose the game. That means the other player, the one that killed your cards and put them in your discard pile, wins. So let's go ahead and get to the review. So our bottom line is that we really liked Animus. It was a great game, from the drafting of the cards for your team and the innovative, setting them up to battle and having to decide where exactly you place them, how they could hit the other players, the other players' characters, and it's really good. It's a little better than a collectible card game. Actually, it says right on the back of it, it's not a CCG. It's not a collectible card game because everything you need is in the box to play. There's no expansion packs or anything to buy. So it's coming to Kickstarter soon. Make sure you check it out. It's Animus by Nightstalker Games. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button down here on our page to let us know that you're actually enjoying our videos and that you'll get updated anytime we come out with a new one. Make sure you check out our sponsors in the bottom. The links will be there, and you'll see their icons on the last part of the video during the music. To catch a little tune, go ahead and take a listen. And head on over to our Facebook page where we post up a bunch of stuff. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All our pictures of our cats and the various games that we have coming up we're doing reviews and previews for. And check out Animus when it's on Kickstarter. We'll update the link in the description below and be posting it up again over our Facebook page while the Kickstarter is active. Animus by Nightstalker Games. I'm Logan. Thanks for watching.